Sam Hoopies.
The head coach for the Boston College Eagles is Jason Kennedy. On the other side for the Miami Hurricanes, it's Jose Keno Gondra in his 13th season. We're underway. This one tonight begins with a service error.
Yeah, just how you want to start if you're the Canes, and that's not how you want to start if you're part of Boston College.
Now, this is going to be a bit of a storyline here tonight. It is to our understanding, and from what we've been able to gather, these are two of the very best serving teams in the conference. Both, however, have shown a propensity to put a lot of balls in the middle of the net, though.
It's a correlation. The moment you start to serve more offensively, that does happen. So you live by the sword and you die by the sword. That's a modern volleyball game.
Well, 1-1 here in the early going. Miami coming off a weekend sweep last weekend, hosting Virginia Tech in Virginia.
Nice swing there for Fort Maria Heredia out of position 4, hitting deep to the edges of the court, which is what you're supposed to do with that heavy arm, scoring easily.
Early 2-1 lead for the Hurricanes, and Ariana Rodriguez will serve.
We talk so much about, obviously, Fort Maria being the #1 offensive weapon, but nothing happens unless this girl does her job, and she's having a great season as we see her ace right now. Ariana Rodriguez is for sure one of the top setters in the nation too.
Now the Hurricanes lead the conference, and they're 4th in all of America in aces per set in total aces. They're 7th in the NCAA in total aces.
Out of bounds, but a nice try by her. Very young player, still has couple or more years, and the experience that she had during the summer, the last 2 summers, she was even in the Olympics in Paris 2024. So she's just getting better by the day.
3-2 Miami. So Koya Lane checks in for the Boston College Eagles. Lucy Mott serving. Heredia Colon with the kill.
Really good hit. The more I see her play, the more relaxed she looks when she's doing what she does better, which is to hit around that ball.
Just underway here at the Knight Sports Complex. Set number 1, 4-2 Miami. 15th ranked Hurricanes holding pat in the standings.
It's going to be key right now. Great serving by Miami. Boston College struggling a bit.
Vergara's attempted kill is dug out. She'll get another crack at it, and that time it's successful.
Great job by Vergara. Jasmine Vergara. It's a transfer. Played here actually at Miami-Dade. Then she transferred again out of Columbia.
And she transferred in from Tennessee State University.
Squeeze it in there. Big 3 blockers, and we still managed to push it through the block. Great move.
Lane with the kill. Lucy Mott with the assist. 5-3 Miami. Bernal serving.
Great hit down the line. Amina Enjai. Another really good freshman, as you can see, coming out of OTVA in Orlando. She's swinging freely and very confident since day 1. And that's that heavy hand we were looking for. Audrey Ross. Great leaper and a great arm. Watch that arm. That's textbook right there. Nice bow and arrow, ripping it deep to the edges of the court. What a hitter.
And out of California, a fantastic volleyball state.
For sure.
And kill that time. Leah Wilson.
Talking about California. California just joined the professional league, and they have a team coming for 2028, which I think it's a great timing. Olympics are going to be around, too.
So 7-4 Miami, they lead by 3. Here's Vergara to serve, and a little too deep that time. Second service error of the first set in the match for the Canes.
Very close, but yes, out of bounds. Sometimes they don't take that much time on people at Gold Medal Squared, and seasoned coaches will tell you to do a little routine there to calm your nerves and take your time. Sometimes they just want to serve too fast.
Harrington and Moore check in for Boston College. As Audrey Moore, the sophomore out of Connecticut, serving. There's a block at the net. Sequoia Lane was in on it. Nice dig by Yellen. And blocked by the Canes. That was Rodriguez. It's lofted over, and Rodriguez taps it over, and it's kept alive.
Somebody forgot, and number 13 is there, Audrey Ross. And like, nobody's gonna jump, I'll take it. Watch it there as we see the overpass, but they still played it and stay inside the punch. He said, nobody's going for it. Might as well hit it myself.
Now it's 7-6. A couple of quick points here for Boston College. Free ball here. See if they can convert.
Oh, what a great dig.
That was Brooklyn Yellen with the attempted dig. She got to it.
Talking about California, we have a couple of Californians and playing at Boston, of all places. Savannah Curtis out of Laguna. Nigel. Menlo Park, California. Also, we have like 5 players from California. That's out of bounds as you try to go, or maybe too much of a sharp angle there, going from 4 to 4, but still, great job.
Ross with the attack error. And once again, Miami leads by 3. Canes efforting to pick up their 8th victory in conference play. That's going to be an ace.
Great serve by Amina. Very good as we see it. Watch as she goes into bow and arrow position and how flat and clean that ball went. Starts to move a lot. So I stole the floater. Looking at the libero, trying to serve the libero out.
10-6 Miami now. And Ross sends this back over for Miami. Here's Heredia Colon. She was blocked though. Another very critical part of this Boston College team is their ability to block.
Oh, what a great play by Dalia Wilson, but the person that made that happen was Ariana Rodriguez by jumping and faking the crowd, and the block stayed with the other hitters, and Dalia Wilson was just alone. As I think are they looking for a challenge?
Jason Kennedy's going to call a timeout. We'll take one with him. We'll be right back here on ACC Network Extra. Team to 4 consecutive NCAA tournament appearances, and barring something unforeseen in a big-time collapse down the stretch, it's going to be 5 in a row this year.
Hopefully, yeah. Coach Keno, very experienced not only as a player, he played for both the Puerto Rican national team and the U.S. national team, and play All-American at UCSB. And coaching Vergara there, is that her last name? Yeah, Jasmine Vergara. Coaching her in Spanish, because people don't realize that even though he looks like Popovich, he's as Puerto Rican as they come. Great hit down the line there.
Audrey Ross, once again, she's carrying the Eagles early.
You can put up a poll and tell people which country is Keno for. Everybody will miss it, right?
Yes. I'll be missing you on Sunday.
Yes.
You and Jose Keno Gondara are going to be inducted into the Puerto Rican Volleyball Hall of Fame. So congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
How about that block? Great there.
Great block. Yeah.
Bella Ehrlich.
These are the plays, even though, like I keep saying, it's part of the game to get blocked. But let's see the situation here. Like, they knew she was coming, and it's the same situation that I keep crying about. She knows that there are 4 hands waiting for her. Sometimes she still takes a huge swing, which I don't get. But off the hands, good job there by Dalia Wilson. The next step for Flor Maria Heredia is when she makes it to the pro. You know that they're waiting for you. You need to tool off that block, and you need to do some other stuff. Everything else, she has it.
Dalia Wilson serving for Miami. Music still playing. The ball was not put in play.
Yeah, and it's still playing. Yes.
How about a redo? Referees didn't say it's your time.
Yep.
Now they have.
By the way, a really good serve by her. She's been serving really good. I hope I don't jinx her, but.
Far side, Heredia Colon with the kill.
And even though Ariana probably missed her mark, she threw the ball a little bit behind Flor. I think that helped her for that shot, because otherwise she was going to hit it super hard. She came up with a better shot down the line to actually score.
Third kill of the night for Flor Marie. Dahlia Wilson pacing the Canes early with 4. Wilson once again serving. Miami nearly turned that into an ace. Free ball opportunity, far side. Heredia Colon is blocked. Harrington and Curtis in on it.
Wow.
And they turn it into a kill.
That's a great swing by Harrington.
Anna Harrington, the middle blocker out of Orlando, and the senior.
Not only that, she hits from everywhere. She can play middle, and she can surely play right side, as you see that crazy hand she has. What a great arm. Out of bounds by a lot. Right now, service is actually killing a little bit of Boston College, and so I think the Canes have done a really good job at serving. Let's see if they actually go same rotation they went after the libero, but now it's Ariana, so you know she has that cutter in between position 6 and 5. So let's see if she mixes it up.
A jump serve, that heavy jump serve by Rodriguez.
She was very close to the line there.
And is that in for Rock? It is. Danica Rock with the kill.
She would have scored on me too. I thought that ball was going out, and all of a sudden it was a dropper. See, it's like she hits it like, yeah, whatever, and then boom, comes down at the end.
Sophomore outside hitter out of Porter Ranch, California, went to Sierra Canyon High School. That's where LeBron James's boy was playing his high school basketball, wasn't it? There's an ace.
Shank pass there by Flor Maria Heredia.
And an ace for Allie Nat, the Fort Lauderdale native, and the freshman. The libero at 5 feet 10 inches tall. Went to Pinecrest School, was a 3-year high school captain, coming home tonight.
Off the hands there by Flor Maria Heredia. The NCAA actually doesn't, which is funny when it comes to volleyball. It's not really your high school. It's pretty much your club, which is very different than it happens with pretty much other sports besides football. So they miss sometimes. I think that club should be in here. Not because I have one, but pretty much I saw that girl play at Thrive. But I don't know for sure as we get an ace there from Maria Heredia.
Yes, you were
right in the middle between 6 and 5.
And you, Alan, were referring to Allie Knapp, the freshman who played for Boomers Volleyball Club and Tribe Volleyball Club.
Okay, Boomers, by the way. There you go. See, when you're from that area, one of those teams.
And then, once you're done there, you go on and play Division I for 4 years.
Yes, and if you're really good, then you play at Love and you play professional ball. Into the net by Flor Maria Heredia. Another great one there, even though she scored one.
Service error, third of the set by the Canes. First by Heredia Colon. Both sides with 5 digs. 3 aces for Miami, just 1 for Boston College. It's tapped over by Vergara.
Great set, by the way.
And here is Ross. That's kept alive by Rodriguez. Heredia Colon sends it back.
Great set.
Now they'll try the other side, and that is blocked, and it was Njai, and it was also Wiley.
They forgot to cover there. As you're going to see, watch how she sets the ball. You're supposed to cover the hitter, and everybody was like, oh, we forgot to cover. Too late.
It was all Amina Njai, too. Wiley was there, but that was all Njai. So a block and a point, 17-12 Miami.
Pass, set, hit, and cover. You cannot forget the last part.
Lonnie Feliciano checks in for the Canes. She's serving.
That's the 4th one out. And I'm pretty sure what the standard should be for every team. You can take two serves out. That's what you want to give out. Yeah, 2 is okay. But when you start in the 3 zone, you start to rely on your opponent making the same mistakes, which is you never want to be in that spot.
Miami leading by 4, thanks in large part. They're hitting 50% here in the first set to Boston College's 29%. It's a hard serve, not a very good set.
Yeah, Ariana missing there, and 17 looks like she came under, and I think she rolled her ankle.
Boston College back to within a pair of points. Heredia Colon in the back row, far side, Njai kept alive. Now near side, it's Ross, put a point for the Canes.
That's a good blocking duo there. Dahlia Wilson playing ridiculously good. Watch how she reads, ball setter, ball hitter, and she gets her. And Vergara gives her such a great reference on that pin. And that's so key. If the pins don't give you a good reference, middles can't block.
So now Vergara serving with the Canes leading by 3, but another service error. And that's going to be the 5th.
Yeah, we're playing a game called Let's Miss the Court.
Saw this a lot last weekend, too, for Miami. They swept the weekend hosting Virginia Tech in Virginia last Friday and Sunday, but I'm sure it was a point of emphasis during the weekend practice.
I was about to say that. I'm pretty sure they have served the living lights out of this court here, but it happens. I think it's mindset, by the way.
Wow. Flying in from the back row with authority.
I think missing searches of mine as we see this there. Nice speed. Love the tempo on that ball. How fast he shoots it.
Old saying too, you can't stop her, you can only hope to contain her. And Boston College doing their very best as they pull back to within 2.
They had that tip. Pretty sure Feliciano's going to tell them if it's over the block, I'm right behind it. Where she was, by the way. Boston College hanging in there.
So Harrington with the kill. Olivia Durst checks in for Miami. Heredia Colon taps it over. That's dug out. Now they'll go over for Harrington. This is at the net. A battle at the net. It's a point for Boston College. They're within 1.
I enjoy Ariana Rodriguez a lot, but in the last couple of weeks, she has been missing easy ball. Just missed a set right there. That's very unusual for her. It's a bread and butter set that she usually gets, and she was way off setting to 4 the last time. As she does it again, and it's as she's turning to actually square the position 4, she's over rotating, and that's why the ball is going there. I see a little bit more of her left hand going. That's why you see the ball pushing into the net.
20-18 Miami. Heredia Colon with her 6th kill here in the first set.
And another serve.
It's the 6th service error by Miami, and they're letting Boston College linger. That is 6 unforced errors off the service line for the Canes.
I was about to say, it's like you have pity. Like, let's go. Let's get in the match.
Brooklyn Yellen and Savannah Curtis are in for Boston College. Heredia Colon into the net. Yes, it is, and we are all square at 20 aside.
Why have they collapsed? Like, I have no clue. They were winning pretty easy. Then all of a sudden, a couple of mistakes, and they look totally flat.
Well, Boston College has been very good at the net, and they are not making unforced errors. They are serving the ball over the net. They're making Miami make plays, and they're getting blocked. It's a heck of an effort here late the first set by Boston College.
Out of bounds. We got lucky there.
The Eagles want to take a look at it. They may very well. Anna Harrington saying that kill was in. Let's see. Yeah, hard to tell.
I don't have a clue, but it looks very confident. I saw the line judge there. It's good enough for a replay. The line judge was very quick to the call.
Boston College is challenging that the ball was in.
Thank you. Great job by the R2 there. One of the best referees around Florida. See her a lot in the
Joya Teeter
club scenario.
Moises Santiago, referee 1, and Adonis Nunez and Nicolette Llano are the line judges here tonight.
That ball is in.
I believe you're right.
Yeah,
certainly.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sure.
It's going to be 21-20 Boston College.
On the Allen cam, it's good.
That's the only one that matters, right?
Yeah, for me it is.
This is a great shot.
That's perfect right there.
Certainly.
Really, really easy. So they will reverse it.
Guess maybe they'll triple check, but might not be a need.
They triple check as they have to. I mean, we've seen some plays that, but yeah, it's pretty easy.
So Anna Harrington is going to be credited with a kill instead of an attacking error. It's going to be her 3rd kill of the first set. And Boston College is going to have themselves a 21-20 advantage late here in set number 1.
Miami needs to start passing a little bit better and taking care of the ball on the service, which has killed them in this
surprised it's taking this long. Once it gets overturned, Boston College will have won 4 of the last 5 points.
I'm actually not surprised because I know many referees, and like I said, the moment you don't get anything, then you need to wait for 15 emails from all the coaches because you missed one play in the second set. So, I mean, it's their job, and they're checking it over 50 times, whatever it takes. I don't know if they're checking for a net touch. I don't think that's...
Boy, not only will Boston College have won 4 of the last 5 points, but 9 of the last 12.
Probably could be faster, but...
Here's the verdict.
The call will be reversed. Ball was in. Boston College will retain their challenge.
Yeah, that's the correct call. Coach Kenna will make the question. We couldn't hear her.
I am sure that Jason Kennedy is thrilled with his bunch here in the first set.
So 21-20 Boston College.
And they've won 9 of the last 12 points. 4 of the last 5. A 3-0 scoring run. And Boston College all of a sudden 4 points away from stealing a set here in Miami to start this Friday night.
Serve, serve, serve. That's the name of the game.
6 service errors to 2. That's the difference here in the first set.
And another bad pass by Miami.
And a good serve as Heredia Cologne taps it over for Harrington. 22-20. Harrington with their 4th kill.
And I see a timeout, but they have to step it up. The thing is that when you're not making it happen on K1, which is on serve receive, then things are not great. And Miami hasn't passed in the last 4 possessions.
And the junior Yellen back to serve once more. There's a better pass this time for Heredia Cologne. Oh, wow, what a dig, but it hit the roof. It caught a piece of the ceiling. That's a point for the Canes. That was a fantastic dig, though, by Brooklyn Yellen.
The thing is that at this moment, what makes Boston College really dangerous is that at this moment, they think they can play with Miami.
Rodriguez serve, a good one.
Somebody missed the ball there on the night or something. That was very uncommon for Audrey Ross, and Boston College gets a timeout. Of course, it's a tied match. Why not?
Tied at 22 here in the first set. Tied in the first set between the Hurricanes and the Eagles. This one has gone back and forth. Boston College moments ago had the momentum, but the Hurricanes have extinguished that with a couple of consecutive points of their own.
They were serving well. Miami was passing bad, but also they dug a couple of balls that they converted into offense, and that's how they got here.
Out of the timeout, Rodriguez back to the service line. She's coming off of an ace.
Smart play by the coach, also trying to ice her.
Got 2 aces already here in the first set. Give her 3.
And it's that angle. Like I said, I am 100% sure that Audrey Ross is a great passer. But unless you have a lefty that has a jumper from the left side of the court, you don't see that angle. That is why she's so dangerous. You don't see that unless you have her on your gym.
And a very good serve. Ooh.
Oh my God, how lucky did they get that? Very smart play by Flora. I thought ball's not coming. Oh, it is coming down.
They'll have to play it. Terrific opportunity here for Miami. Do they want to set up Heredia Cologne? They do, and here's set point for the Canes.
Great play for Ariana, also finding her on a one-on-one situation, pushing that ball really fast on that fast. Watch the Boston College middle. She tried, but she jumped in the middle, as you can see. It's a great play for the setter, too.
4-0 run for the Hurricanes. Set point. Rodriguez serving.
Rodriguez saving Miami badly in this set.
Good pass, good set, an attacking error. And Miami will win set 1 by a final score, 25-22. Okay.
And his setter was Courtney Thompson, the one and only, one of the best players ever for the U.S. setter for the national team.
Set number 2 underway. Nice dig by Nat. There's a kill. Nat set the whole thing up for Rock, who gives Boston College a 1-0 lead. So here's Yellen to serve. The libero out of Laguna Beach, California. Junior, 5 feet 8 inches tall, gets it over. Heredia Cologne with the kill.
What a cannon. And Boston College actually moving their blockers around, as you can see, putting them where they belong. That's such a great hit down the line that they allow her to hit the line, and she's like, that's too much line for me. Great set. And a great hit, too. Very fast arm by number 14.
Max Harrington.
Yes.
She's got a Boston College team leading 5 kills now tonight.
She went to OTBA, which, as you can see, one of the best clubs in Florida also. Alanis Vieira's dad is the technical director at OTBA, so Felix Vieira, probably one of his players. Great job.
Harrington and Moore take a seat. Couple of substitution. And Rock sends it back for
a good block there.
And it turns into a point for Boston College.
A good block there. Sometimes when Miami runs that really fast-paced offense, sometimes if the block is there, really hard to move also. To move that ball, it ain't that easy.
So 3-1 Boston College. Leilani Feliciano checks in. And a service error. Third of the match for Boston College. Lucy Mott.
I have a couple of fun facts on Leandro Risotto that I'm going to tell you after. See how much this guy won. Pretty much 8 gold medals, 5 silver, and 1 bronze for the Brazilian national team. It's an overpass. It's an automatic point right there. You don't want to sell an overpass. Must be really scary to be playing defense and watching for Maria Heredia going up to hit that ball.
It's as easy as they come. So she's got 10 kills. First to double digits tonight.
Oh, great serve.
Yes, it was. Beautiful ace for Ariana Rodriguez.
Jumpers are pretty much, it's when you're feeling it and you feel that everything is going and you're in rhythm. She looks in rhythm tonight.
It's the 6th service ace for Miami. Boston College has 2 of the 6. Rodriguez has 4 of them. And it's a service error.
As we jinx her, as usual.
Come on, we had nothing to do with that.
Broadcaster jinx. It's a great player. You're going to see her in the Olympics again, pretty sure, for the Dominican Republic.
Danica Rock will serve for Boston College. The second set, all square at 4. That's into the net. So now we're exchanging service errors.
Coaches do appreciate that. Thank you for getting it back. The other jumper for the University of Miami. Back-to-back jumpers. Setter and outside one.
Another ace. Boy, Boston College doesn't have an answer for these beautiful serves by the Hurricanes.
For those parents, for those people watching, even for the Saint girls that are watching, great positioning of that ball, great placing. That is why she keeps serving tough, because when she does serve, she gets points. Aces are worth the risk. Great pass.
There's a kill that time for Sequoia Lane, the sophomore out of White Plains, New York, just outside of New York City.
Lane super fast with that arm, as you saw her there. Speed is power. Loving the 6-2. They always have 3 players in the front row. Good offensive team.
Sequoia Lane appeared in 18 matches, 33 sets as a freshman in 2024, at 36 kills. That was her second of the night. 6-5. Miami make it 7-5.
Nice hit by Yasmin Vergara down the line there, playing opposite. She has played everything for Miami, too. I mean, she has played on the outside, played on the right side. Watch how she goes towards the line. Great movement there of the hand. She's been helping this team in any possible way that she can. Having Ava Carney still out, she has taken on that role as a tool off the block there of Vergara. Ava
Carney in the building tonight. There she is.
She was starting as a second outside, and then Keno has had to move players, as all teams have in the NCAA lately, but yeah, due to injuries. And Vergara pretty much doing everything that she can for this team.
So here is Rock to serve. The southpaw gets it over for the Eagles. Now the near side, that turns into a kill for Amina Njai, the freshman out of Orlando, who probably, I would imagine, cross paths a lot at some point, maybe with an Anna Harrington.
For sure. And even the ones on the other team, too.
Yeah.
You get to see them in tournaments all the time. Nice dig.
Good block.
Confusion there between the center and the person in forward. But yeah, they could have ducked that ball. But great hit also by Amina, hitting it with everything she has.
Boston College has been very pesky at the net tonight. They've given themselves some opportunities for some points. That one fell in favor of the Hurricanes, who just committed their 8th service error.
And like I said, it's not like Coach Keno's not watching this. You get to practice it, and it's mindset. I think they're serving too fast sometimes. They need to be more mindful when it comes, because for sure they know how to serve. That means serving since they're playing U12. Great pass.
Attacking error by Wilson.
Gonna get on top of that ball. It'll break there for Boston College.
It's 9-8 Miami.
That's into the net. Amina Njai to serve. Fort Marie is in the front row now for the Canes. Out of bounds by Amina. And believe it or not, probably why you see Keno standing there and not getting a heart attack is that the more you stress it out, the more they're going to miss them. So you just got to go, listen, serve, just serve, and get it over with.
Yep, I agree with you. Not going to help matters if
no, not at all.
Coaches visibly
going to make
frustrated.
them more aware of something they already know. It's like, hey, you know what? Take your time in there. Oh, it's a great hit. Ooh. Take your time in there and figure it out. Coaches think that sometimes that we can change a match on a timeout. We seldom do.
I think Heredia Colon might have just gotten away with one there. She seemed a little disappointed with herself after that hit, but
well, that's a point, my friend.
Take them any way you can get them.
Yeah, she moved the ball really well. Whitey's super athletic.
A really good set by Miami.
The block was there, but she pushed it through.
Shows you just how much power she has.
Look at that overpowering. Boom.
Off the hands of Cornelia Rock.
See, right side? Yes. That's a double. And the only reason why you're watching a double, as you know, that doubles are pretty much dead in the NCAA, but if it's the third touch, they will not allow you to send that ball on the third. On the second and the first, they do. It's not an international rule. It's NCAA rule and a USAB rule. Nice effort, but yeah, they couldn't. Actually, going over that double touch call, speaking to the R2, she was saying to me, I thought that at some moment, because they were letting them go, people were not going to try to do it correctly. And I go, you always want a really good set. And I don't think it has affected the game at all. So I think it's been a great rule that they don't call them anymore.
Served by Mox. Last point by Boston College. Snapped the 3-0 run by the Canes.
Play it out. That's what you do when you don't know if it's good or bad. Whitey doesn't know what she did, but she scored.
Yes. A little bit similar to Heredia Cologne a couple of points ago.
I'd rather have 15 of those than a great hit that goes out of bounds. So a lot of people thought that when they changed the rule, like everybody was just going to go crazy and not set correctly. I'm like, you always want to have a good set. So it's never going to die. That's why really great coaches in the nation thought it was good to go. And yeah, it was.
Now 14-10 Miami here in the second set. After they ended set number 1 on a 5-0 run, and now they have a 5-point advantage. We'll step aside here on ACC Network Extra. Miami leading by 5 when we return.
because backcourt has a lot of players next to her, and so do the others. She's fighting it pretty much on their own. And everybody knows that she's going to hit, and she still gets away with it. I think that has added value.
Totally agree. Rodriguez serving. Coming out of the timeout.
Rodriguez is cranking that serve. What a great touch. Libero screamed at one of the players. She had the ball and was like, get out of there. It was so funny to hear her scream all the way up here.
Canes asserting a little bit of dominance here in the second set. Once again on another 3-0 scoring run.
I think it has been, Ariana has had plenty of great serving matches. So far, I think this is her best serving match.
Miami has won 6 of the last 7 points and 7 of 9. Another great serve. We're going to set up lane, and she gets herself a kill.
Yeah, it was a touch on the block. It's a great play and a great set also by the libero. Brooklyn yelling.
So here's Danica Rock to serve. Number 4, sophomore out of California. Was about 6'2". Good knuckling serve.
Nice pickup.
Rodriguez for Heredia Colon to make it 17-11.
Sometimes floor makes it look easy. And that's very tough to say in Division I volleyball. Easy, like, yeah, see how, like, I saw the hole there. Why not? Let me just take my hand there. She had a good serving run also in the last set. Let's see if she can keep it up.
She's got 14 kills. That's a match high. And now she's serving again.
Into the net.
Too much of that lately. Way too much of that.
And Ariana has had some plays that haven't been ace, but the ball ends up being a free ball on your side. Pretty much for stats, it's the same stuff. So serving really well, Miami. Even though they're missing, when they're on, and when they miss a lot.
So here's Cornelia Roach, the serve for Boston College. And Roach digs it out of the back row.
See, no touch. Trying to look for a touch. But that's what you do. By the way, that's a great play by Audrey Ross. That is what you do when they're waiting for you there. That's what I sometimes ask for floor. Set her out.
Yeah, it was off the fingertips of Wilson.
Nice cover by the Canes too.
Blocked in Heredia Colon with a kill.
So great to see how she pulls that arm back into technique and she brings it. She has a great swing as we go into a timeout.
15 kills for Flor Marie Heredia Colon. Here was number 15 a moment ago.
What's that swing? Beautiful swing to the edges of the court.
We'll take another break. We'll be right back. We're in set. And he has a 1-0 advantage and a 19-12 advantage here in set number 2. Out of the timeout, Neilani Feliciano serving for the Canes. Already have 7 aces tonight. Oh, it's a beautiful kill by Lane.
Awesome swing going cross court there. The block was also drifting a lot on Miami side.
Lane with a huge step in the right direction, going from being a freshman to a sophomore this season for Boston College.
Solid hitter.
Comes from a family of basketball players.
That always helps.
Her mom played 4 years at NYU.
Very cool place to go to school to.
Right in the heart of the Big Apple. So a service ace by Aubrey Moore. Third ace of the night by Boston College. 19-14 now.
Not a great pass. What a nice set by Flor.
Boston College was trying to come away with another point there, and Heredia Colon spoils that.
She hits so many balls that just hit the block and it goes everywhere because she hits it so fast. So we see a sub now. Vergara going to hit the bench as number 3.
Kate Leach will serve.
Katerina Leach.
Out of Split, Croatia. A sophomore and a transfer from Utah State. She got a little closer to home.
Yes.
Nice
At least the weather here is not going to look anything like Croatia. She was closer to Croatia there on the weather.
Yeah.
Fisher's going to love it here with the warm weather. It's getting a bit chilly, but it's kind of insulting for the rest of the nation to hear us say that it's chilly and
low 70s.
Yeah.
Sweater weather. So here's Nat serving, the freshman out of Fort Lauderdale. Boston College within 5. Very good serve.
Great swing from
Far
the right side.
To kill. That's for Enjai.
When it just hits the 60s and everyone in Miami gets their coats out and their boots, they get to use them for, what is it, 48 hours?
Yeah. Sometimes 72 if you're lucky.
That's blocked out of bounds by very little. Ariana trying to get in there. Yellen to serve.
After the kill,
the libero.
It was Marjanovic with the kill for BC.
It's in the net. Too tight. Probably would have never told it to even jump on that ball. There's a huge debate over whether to call it libero or libero. You know, whatever you want to call it. At the end, it's an Italian word, which means free. It's a free substitution player.
There's Leach with the bad set for Miami. Rodriguez. That was dug out by Moore. Another chance for the Canes. Rodriguez again blocked at the net. That is a point for BC.
Great ball handling by Miami. All players, they know how to pass. They're all great setters. I enjoy this.
A little momentum all of a sudden for Boston College. A little run.
Many people forget that the libero position didn't exist before, and my answer is, yeah, middles had to serve and they had to play defense.
Block assist for Marjanovic. Now an ace. Boston College within 3.
Miami sometimes gets distracted, like even though it's a good serve, but already 3 plays in a row that uncalled for. No need for those.
Go from down 3 to now down 2. Another serve for Yellen. Been at the service line for a while. Heredia Cologne silences the noise.
And I was saying, as Coach Cano's obviously giving a try on Mijic for her to set, giving the rookies a chance, like, to get in there. You know, get in there, and if we're winning big, I want to try you early in the season. Shank pass. Let's see the block there.
Rodriguez off the rafters. Oh, it stays in.
She's all over the place.
How about this chance for Boston College? But they can't turn it into a point because Heredia Cologne blocks her.
And by the way, a great effort, too, on number 14, Anna Harrington. She tried a tool, but she just couldn't.
Another timeout called by Boston College. Miami 2 points away from a 2-0 lead when we return. (23-19) Miami serving out of the timeout. 2 points away. They're now 1 point away, and it's set point.
Ariana wanted one of those hits. It's like, yeah, I needed this hit. She ripped 2 great hits, but she got dug. Great serve. They couldn't pass there.
Set point. Miami looking to take a 2-0 advantage. That was close to winning it. That's kept alive. Heredia Cologne trying to put him away. No. Blocked by Roach. There it is. Wow. It's a heck of a finish here in set number 2. Heredia Cologne wins it for the... You might not get invited back. You're going to have a fun time in Puerto Rico, though.
I'm going to try. Oh, a great hit. Is that in?
Net violation?
Yes. She got away with it. She said she didn't touch the net, so I don't know if they're going to go for the challenge. Looks like he's not going to go for the challenge. I would have gone for the challenge if he tells me she didn't touch it. Coach is pretty much saying it's 1-0. Let's go play it out.
Dahlia Wilson serving for Miami.
It's a great serve from Dahlia.
8 aces tonight for the Canes.
People don't want to talk about this, but it's a game of height. And Dalia Wilson at 6'3", also when she serves and she jumps, she's hitting the ball down.
Right.
So that's why it's such a crazy angle. It's a great serve.
Another ace, 3-0. You might see an early timeout.
She has improved so much. We got to give credit to, obviously, to her that's putting in the work. But this program does develop players. That's something that I can say being here for the last 8 years. They do develop players. Coach Keno is developing these players left and right.
Senior serving once again.
Whoa, it's a great hit.
Yes,
out.
it was. Maybe the best of the night by Harrington.
Yes. A lot of the players also that have gone here have made it all the way to the pros. Says a lot about this program.
You could see Harrington telling her teammate, I believe that was more. Good set. I'm sorry. It's a great dig by Durst. And Heredia Colon ultimately keeps it alive. And here is Ross with an attacking error. 5-0 Miami. And Jason Kennedy is going to take an early timeout here in the third set. So we'll go to break and we'll be right back. And those in the top 25. Pitt, Stanford, SMU, and Louisville. 4 representatives out of the conference in the top 10. Miami 15th, North Carolina 21st, although North Carolina more so towards the top of the Atlantic Coast Conference standings. They've been very good in conference play. Bottom line, 6 teams in the top 25, one of the very best conferences in America.
For sure, and all those 6 teams will make it to the tournament unless something really weird happens.
5-0 Miami to start set number 3, and now it's 6-0.
Boston College fell asleep there. When you have Ariana Rodriguez in the net and she has a chance to do what she just did, of course you got to be aware. Watch her. She sees it too tight. Yeah, you got to jump on her. Blindside, it was the middle blocker there. She didn't see her coming from that right side.
This one getting away in a hurry on the Eagles, and they finally stopped the bleeding. That was Harrington.
Harrington has an arm, my friend.
Yes, she does.
Solid player. Very solid player.
Anna Harrington, middle blocker out of Orlando. Went to Timber Creek High School. Had 181 kills last season.
Oh,
Speaking of kills.
There, yeah. Great matchup for the Kings. He's super fast. Heavy left hand of Ariana Rodriguez back to serve with Miami leading set number 3, 7-1. Wow. That was a rocket, man, a rocket.
With a lot of top spin.
Not only that, it gets right in between both positions 6 and 5. So everybody thinks they're going to get it, and it goes straight into that gap. It's a conflict zone that's very hard. So she ain't only hitting it hard, she's placing it hard.
So now it's 8-1. She's serving again. That one floating a touch more.
In between positions, giving them a hard time. They need to
They
figure
set
that
up
out.
Heredia Colon. That was blocked, tip, kept alive by Moore. And now Ross. And that's dug out in the back row by Durst.
Oh, that's Durst's point, but yeah, Fort-Marie missed it there, trying to tip. He's probably saying, I should have put that one out.
That might have been going out.
Great hit by Vergara, touches the ceiling. Automatic point. He can touch the ceiling, but the moment that it touches the ceiling, going to the other side, ball is dead.
Flor Marie will serve. She's having a great night. But what's new? 19 kills.
I was about to say.
2 aces. But too many service errors.
She's already in the column of that she's going to keep on leading both the ACC and the NCAA. She's getting pretty much 6 points per set. That's crazy numbers.
I mean, that's a touch under a quarter of their points all season long. Nice dig. by Yellen. Free ball for Miami. Over to the far side for NJ.
NJ has good line, and she uses it. I like that she does that. That opens the court for her. Very smart hitter.
So now Feliciano serving with Miami leading by 7.
Good pass.
This is as little resistance as we've seen all night for Boston College. They've got a lot of heavy lifting to do.
As we see a great hit from Sequoia Lane there.
Do you think this is just a product of Miami wearing them down over the course of 2 sets?
I say this with lots of caution, but it's throughout the nation. Women's volleyball tends to be very temperamental. And yeah, it happens a lot. They get down a lot, and then they get up a lot.
Right.
It's the only difference that I see from the men's game. By the way, I enjoy watching the girls way better than I enjoy the men's. It's so fast and they score so easy that I'd rather see the technique and the beautiful play of the women.
That was a great block by Ehrlich, and it's nice to see her back out there after she got hurt earlier in set number 1.
So I always say the same. For parents were probably worried about her, and they're watching the match. Her daughter is fine, and she's playing. Great news. Ariana could have gone for that ball. I guess she misread it. And the magic of volleyball, you can be losing by a lot, and all of a sudden you score twice, and you're knocking on the door.
Boston College crawling back into this one. Eagles down 4.
Both teams actually on a very relaxed body language.
Roach serving. Good serve. It's the set by Rodriguez. NJ with the kill.
Super confident, NJ. Amina doing really good. She doesn't look like a rookie at all.
Not at all. Freshman out of Orlando.
Talking about great freshman, probably my best passer that I see on this bench is going to play for Miami, as you see her there. Sonia Danilovic. Very tall. That played basketball for the Heat.
Haven't seen a whole lot of her tonight.
Yes, but the funny thing is that Coach Keno's, when they're subbing her in to serve, and then she stays in the back. And the last time she passed dimes throughout the match. She didn't miss one. I hope I'm not putting a jinx on her, but she passed really well. Very simple, solid technique. As they hit it straight into the net, that's always a good help. Talking about good serves also, Amina NJ has a really good serve. It's a good pass. Good ball control by Danilovic there. I don't know how lucky they get there. Very lucky roll there. Danilovic, every time she touches the ball, she touches it on defense there. And it's really good. Watch, they fell asleep on this play. And they thought it was going to come out, and yeah. Touched the net and landed inside.
Danica Rock will take it. (12-8), tightening up.
That's in by Dahlia Wilson.
Long arms of the 6'4" senior out of Turkey. Transfer from Kansas State.
She goes to serve, serving really well this year. She has waited her time also, so she can actually impact the game as a starter. Nice dig by Ariana. Dahlia setting the ball.
Here's Heredia Cologne.
Heavy power, putting it out of bounds the longest way possible.
Ball rolled right along the net, right down the netting into the sideline.
Screams the power that she has.
Yeah.
The ceiling helping Boston College keep that ball in play. That ball was going like 50 feet off the net. And a nice touch. I like when she does that also, because after hitting so hard, you're waiting for a cannon, and all of a sudden she tips it in. So
she's got it in her
she
back
makes you off balance.
pocket when she needs it, and it's a fairly easy point because you have.
But as an attacker, that's one of the things you want to do. You want to make sure that you confuse them every time you're hitting. You don't want to let them know what you're going to do.
You got to respect all that power that she has.
Talking about things that she had to do, she should have played defense on that one. That landed right in her face, and she didn't want to move. As she goes into the international game, as she makes it into the pros, she's going to have to spend more time on the passing and on the digging, which is where they're going to need her. At those levels, they don't miss that. Great pass. I don't think we talk enough about Durst, which actually has been passing dimes too. We take it for granted. Like, yeah, she's the DS. She's doing good. She's been passing really good. Olivia Durst, another freshman, by the way.
Out of Brookfield, Wisconsin. University, UW, University of Wisconsin, always one of the dominant teams in the country. Big Ten country.
Yep. She missed it there, looking for a touch. Yep, she got a touch. On a mishit, because she mishit that ball. Harrington touched it. No fighting here. She was like, I touched it. That's it. It's funny because the way that Boston College has played, that's not a fair score.
Right. They lost in a home-and-home series last weekend to Syracuse. At home last Friday night, 3-2. And then they went to Syracuse and swept them 3-0 on Sunday.
Yep, that was the last two matches. By the way, they just saw a ball that, it was very confusing. Boston College thought that the ball touched the floor, and they're going to challenge. They stopped playing, by the way, which is something you never do. You never stop, and they stopped playing, and then Miami passed the ball, so they're going to challenge it.
So challenge, yeah. And at this point, if you're Boston College, what do you have to lose?
Boston College is challenging that the ball was down.
That's a great challenge. And the Golden Girls they have something to say about this.
Yes, they do. They're not ready to go home yet.
What are you talking about? 18-9. It's a good comment, by the way. We should get them here in the booth.
So we'll get a look at it here, Alan. You walk me through it. Again, your opinion's the only one that matters.
Not even in my house, my friend.
No, really?
Yeah, that ball landed.
Yes, it did.
It did land, so it's going to be point Boston College. I knew that something weird had to happen because the whole team stopped playing. And it's incredible that the whole team stopped playing. So, yeah, even though it's a quick one, she's double-checking, which is the right thing to do, being super responsible. And, by the way, Flor needs to get that ball. It's the second time the ball lands right in front of her, and she pretty much is saying, you go get it, libero. I don't want to move too much.
Kenna goes back to the film. I think she might, or he might have something to say to Flor Marie.
I'm that coach that will go, yeah, you had a great game, but you're missing this, and this is what you need to do. I was never, I'm not huge on compliments. I think there's something that you need to improve on. If you want compliments, you can call your parents. They always have plenty of them.
Exactly, yes they do. So this is going to get overturned.
Yes. And by the way, to be honest with the ref too, as she makes a call,
After review, the ball was down, point Boston College.
she had the worst angle possible. That's why it's not that she's blind. She's a great ref. She had the obstructed angle and the ball landed. She's telling Keno pretty much the same, like, hey, you know what? It was, and that's that.
And no resistance by the head coach.
No way. Very, very good and very confident referees. Both of them. As they're double checking everything before the serve comes in. 17-10. Miami doing really good. 2-0.
Not sure you'll see Jason Kennedy take another timeout here in the third set.
I want to see Danilovic. Oh, thank you. Oh, and that was in. Really good to the edges of the court.
And she could be really special in a couple of years.
Yeah.
All of the freshmen have contributed this season for Miami.
It's no surprise that Keno's allowing everybody to play. They're that good. Why not? Contribute.
You don't know when you're going to need them. You never know when injuries are going to happen.
Great size on Danilovic and a great passer. I keep saying one of the best passers I've seen as a freshman here.
Yeah, that's serve.
Out of bounds. A little bit of a wiggle there on that wrist. She went a little bit of wrist away there. Flor not happy. See their face there.
What a terrific dig. Another chance here for the Canes. That's an attacking error by Wiley.
It's a good set, though. The first one was really good. I was surprised that she got dug on the second one. I love that Ariana was able to set her again. And Coach Keno thinks challenging the net. He thought that Boston College touched the net. Let's see.
Miami is challenging a net in the middle of the play.
Let's see.
Need the glasses first. Get the readers out.
Yeah. Let's see. I suffer a lot during the pandemic as I used to wear glasses. And, you know, with those masks, it wasn't really great. It was foggy all the time.
Oh, goodness.
Let's see. Watch the right side. Watch the middle blocker. She has her hands up. She's reading. And actually, no net. What happened is that Wiley hit the net so hard, so it's no net. She want to see it. She's going to call it that way. It's a good challenge by Coach Keno. I don't know if the score, it's the right one, but I guess he saw that it was a net. But, yeah, it's Wiley hitting it. By the way, if she hits the ball into the net and it moves so far back that the player touches it, it's no net either.
No net. Watch.
That was, Is that the first one?
I think that was the first one.
If it's the first one, then then it might be a net there. Looking at the second one, no net. Would love to see this angle again. I got caught here too, looking at something else. Now we're gonna see the second part. I think that pretty much, if there was a net, it was on the first one, not on this one. We're gonna see this one again.
So when the ball makes contact with the net, it pushes it into Wiley.
Yeah,
there's no net there.
But I thought on the first one, but then again, and she goes, no net, 4 touches. Let me see. If it's the first one, I want to see this one, though.
I don't see
no net
anything.
either. No net either.
No net. We've deemed no net play on.
You got to give credit to the refs, man. They're looking at everything also. So, yeah, no net.
Call is confirmed. Point Boston College. Miami loses a challenge.
Yeah, that is the correct call.
I think if you lose a challenge, you should also lose a timeout.
I agree.
Just my thoughts on the matter.
Keno fighting all the place.
Not sure what the argument's about.
No clue. The Puerto Rican in me will tell you that we like to fight plays a lot. They're checking on rotations. Leandro Bisotto, the assistant coach, is letting them know, yeah, but that's not their rotation. And both teams keep rotation, so. And she's out of rotation. No, she hasn't served yet. And now it's conversation time with the referees. Yeah, well, she hasn't served. So it cannot be out of rotation because she hasn't served. So pretty much you can fix it now and you can get it together.
All right. Let's put it back in play. 18-12 Miami here in set number 3. Near ace.
Good free ball for Boston College.
There's a kill.
She can hit.
Yes, it was Lane, Sequoia Lane. Seen plenty of her here tonight. That's her 7th kill. She's one shy of Harrington, who's got a team leading 8 for BC.
She's really good at what she's supposed to do, which is jump high and hit hard. She does both things.
Keep
Some
it
interesting
simple.
players in Boston College.
Yes.
Nice try there. I will say that at least 3 of these players can play anywhere they wanted to, even though they're playing in their college they're supposed to. But
Harrington.
Ross, Harrington, and, Yeah, obviously, Sequoia Lane, you have 3 massive hitters there. Not a great pass.
Feliciano with an ace.
As we get a timeout.
Her first and the second and final timeout taken by Boston College. Miami 5.2-0, and they have a 20-13 lead here in set number 3 as they look to put things away. Miami, and we will be back in action with you at 1 o'clock on Sunday. We'll be on the air at 1 o'clock right here on ACC Network Extra. Boston College will go north to Tallahassee tomorrow morning.
Shank pass, so expect a free ball. Let's see. Well, they hit it.
Not as free as some might suspect.
Danilovic on fire. Doing everything correct. That's why you want to get those reps in there. Serbia, one of the world superpowers. Probably the best opposite in the world at 6'10".
Another serving opportunity for Feliciano.
Great block.
Is blocked by Wilson.
Amina and Dahlia Wilson.
One of the taller teams Canes have had in a long time. Maybe the tallest.
Pretty cool to see Amina blocking on both sides of the court and playing both positions. I can play right side, I can play opposite. For those people that are crying in club, like my daughter plays this, she plays whatever we need her to play, as you can see there, because it's going to happen in college as Sequoia Lane hits it off the hands. When you see players that can do a couple of positions, I keep telling people, if you have more tools, you have more value.
Right.
People tend to fall in love early in their stages of life, like I'm this, I'm that. You're not anything. You're whatever the team needs you to be. Great pass. Great set.
And now Miami 2 points away.
So Sequoia Lane is human. She missed one.
Yes.
Boston College has a W over Cal State, who actually got a reverse sweep on Miami. So it tells you that the talent is there. You just need to get it together. Off the hands. Wow. Oh. Sequoia Lane, what an arm.
23-15 now.
You can see in her face a bit of frustration, like I wish I could do more. And my message, if she actually hears this, you did enough. She was so good tonight.
Yes, she's had a great night. And Boston College was very good, actually. In particular, the first set, but fought very hard in the second set. And
I don't think the score has been really cool to
Miami broke them a little bit here in set number 3.
Off the hands. Great job there. That's what you do when you got a block in front of you.
Another one that's been very impressive tonight in Harrington.
Super impressive. Out of Orlando, so Miami missed her.
Missed her. Let her get away. Let her get out of town.
A couple of OTBA players, same as Amina MJ.
More serve into the net and match point here for the Canes.
One away, Miami. Being 18-4.
Now they've already got plenty of aces here tonight. I suppose it would be fitting to end it with another.
That's
on command. There it is. Miami wins it in a sweep over Boston College tonight.
It's a good win that they needed. I think they were